You asked me to act natural, I'm acting natural. In fact, under the circumstances, I think I had to get a fucking Academy Award for how natural I'm acting. You asked me to get rid of him, I'm doing my best.
Well, your best better get a hell of a lot fucking better, or you are going to feel a hell of a lot fucking worse.
Okay, welcome back to Room 101. I'm actually with Mael Mordha for the Siege of Limerick, guys. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? Thanks for the time, first of all.
No problem.
So you're playing tonight in the Siege of Limerick. So we're gonna try to start the question. So with a fourth album released last year, you are keeping a good pace. It's your first one under the Candlelight label. Hard things going with them. What were the immediate results with this association?
It's going okay. The album came out a year ago. It did pretty well. We got a couple of kind of immediate results. We played the Bloodstock Festival in the UK last year. We did the Candlelight Festival, Candlefest in London. But then this kind of year has been a bit of a non-starter due to changing vocalist. So since January, this is our first gig this year and the first gig with Steve on vocals. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to gauge. We moved to the bigger label and then straight away the band stopped for 6-7 months. So hopefully we'll pick up again very quickly.
Yeah, thank you. This last album got pretty good reviews. Are you already working on its successor?
Yeah, we're at the moment we're working away on concepts for the next album, and we have a few ideas working away. I think it's going to be very strong. I think, and it's still keeping the mantle, but obviously we're kind of sharing the songwriting in terms of this lyrics and that, and
it's going to be a bit maybe. It's kind of taking a bit of a darker direction, but we're keeping with the same themes that we always have of just
darker and more aggressive
Irish history and mythology, but it's going to reflect some pretty dark themes, I think.
You can push the envelope out, yeah.
You don't have any date in mind for the moment?
No, we're a bit away from that. As I say, we're just getting the band back together now with Steve.
And first gig,
yeah. It's going to take, I'd say, next year we'd hope to record. Keep things taking over.
Is there a chance to cross the Atlantic once more in the near future? Other dates on schedule?
More gig dates?
Yeah. After the siege.
We have a couple of things. Well, the next things we have lined up are in the UK, north of the Wall Festival in Glasgow, and we're going to work a few dates around that, maybe Manchester, and then I think we're in London in May. Irish dates, I'd say in the new year. We'll try and get down to Cork, maybe over to Galway. It's nearly a year since we played in Cork, and it's usually our best crowd, so we want to get back there pretty fast.
So that's definitely if you're coming back in Cork, we'll see you back.
In the States? You're going back to the States at one stage?
Oh, maybe.
If we get the right, deal and the right promoter to help us get over, yeah. I mean, it's a massive financial. States it's a lot of visas and there's a lot of money to involve.
We played the Heathen Crusade Festival in Minneapolis, and it was a great festival, but it was a huge financial undertaking just to get there. So if we got the right promoter and the right set of gigs, we'd absolutely love to go over there. The Irish bands go down really, really well. In the States, they lap it up. So if we could get over there, it'd be amazing.
Cool. Playing for the Siege should feel like a home for you. Maybe comment on the festival and its progression since the first edition.
Yeah, the Siege is brilliant. I think it's probably the single best thing happening in the Irish metal scene at the moment. Like the fact that it's twice a year, you get to see all the best bands in Ireland. If you go to both festivals, you'd see most of the best bands, and then the international acts they've been bringing over. It just seems to be getting stronger and stronger. Yeah, I remember the original, when it started out back in what's the name of that pub? the high school, and then
I think so. Yeah. In the first ones.
the days in the university. Like it's great to see it, and there's so many young people.
That's it. I think that's more than anything else than like that the young people have the opportunity to get in and see some heavier bands, before 7, and then get kicked out. But at least I mean, like we never had that.
The fact they're able to do this for free is brilliant. Like kids, they don't have the money to spend on like €35 for a concert ticket, so
absolutely,
it's brilliant.
So more and more people are coming over the years.
Yeah, it's the interest is definitely rising, and I think they're doing it the right way. I think sometimes some younger, promoters, they kind of get ahead of themselves and they don't really flesh out. They kind of bite off too much that they can't even handle with, and that causes problems. And then what happens is they end up cancelling. So I think Siege has started the right way and built it up its kind of reputation the right way, and you can see it, even now. The better lineups, and they're going bigger and bigger.
I think last year with Primordial, the hall was actually full to capacity.
Absolutely,
You can't do better than that. Like,
yeah, so it's been really good for Irish metal.
Yes.
To be honest,
it's great to be back here,
and it's a nice break from Dublin as well, because I think sometimes Dublin we're spoiled for choice. We get a lot, which is great, but it's good, but it's for Irish metal. It's good, yeah.
Just
it's
to
positive.
as well.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
It's a perfect place. So thank you guys. Maybe a word for all the people who are listening. One more. Okay, that's a word.
Keep listening, and
we're going to have a new album soon enough, and
hopefully we'll see you at one of our shows.
Absolutely, and thanks for listening, and thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Cheers.